No.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Calvin Austin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Go Mars, go Mars.
Fields on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Henry on 2nd. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker. Okay, I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
1st down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They send a tight end in motion. Play action now with Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip him.
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, out.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Henry on the option. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Warren. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They'll have it 3rd and 3. He's on the move. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Eddie Jackson. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, no. Ball's loose in the end zone. Oh, no. And it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, shot. Right.
First down throw for Fields. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They send Aguilar in motion left. First down throw for Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success. Those
poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Escapes the pocket. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hey, 551, 551. Hey, Ken. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Completed here to Pickens. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, son.
Warren here from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Steelers with a 3rd and 3. of the shotgun. Fields forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Here we go. Good. Angel.
Fields now on 4th. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Line up. Press. Punch right. Extend. Right.
Fields on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught by Freiermuth.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Setting up the screen. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, son. Hey, 551. 11. Hey, 10. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 2nd and 3 now.
What ain't it? Hey, Ozzy. Shut up. Middle. Shut up.
Back to throw it. Launches one deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the default, incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Now Boswell on to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He finds Aguilar. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And the Steelers will take over possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Eleven.
Play action, Fields. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Don't jump, ready? Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go.
Fields now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. All right.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Easy. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's trying to push the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Pickens, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. Dukes out a one-stop. It's a race down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 3rd quarter lead. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw. Break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 29. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Is brought in inside the 20. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. Out of the gun, Henry. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time left. Oh, he lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
There are so many fundamental details play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. EQ. Press, punch right. Right.
Trying the left side with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go again with Warren.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Just had to get rid of that one, Brock. Out of the pocket, though, so no risk of intentional grounding and a safety.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. A nice 15-yard pickup on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Forced out to his right. Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you've got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That's taken in by Henry. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trailed by a field goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here with Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. Zay Flowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys him some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Chip square.
Setting up to pass. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5. He'll throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winner.
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. X went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mules, but I'm the king and a jester, though. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Swear these better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin.